hopefully you're going to hear through our voices the primal scream of Americans saying, what in the hell did you go home for without fixing the health care that you've been promising since 2015? And so we're here today to talk about Congress had a choice. They chose to recess without extending the ACA subsidies. Health care costs for working families are going to skyrocket on January 1st. Let me be clear again, that is not speculation, that is not a made-up number, that is not fear-mongering. It's an absolute fact. The lack of leadership out of President Trump and his administration, the lack of any courage amongst members of Congress to deal with the health care situation, continuing to put out misinformation, continuing to dabble in conspiracy theory, but this is real. And we're going to do what we can in Minnesota to make sure we're taking care of our folks. But tens of thousands of Minnesotans, farmers, small business owners, self-employed families who rely on these subsidies are going to see their costs rise dramatically. Rural hospitals and their healthcare systems will be hurt the most. People who still need care are going to go, and they're going to go for uncompensated care at the emergency room, and those are going to fall on hospitals that are already strained to the breaking point. The Democrats in Congress have been sounding the alarm. We were assured that after the Trump shutdown happened, that we would come back, and we were promised by Speaker Johnson that there would be a vote on this. I will thank 4 Republicans had the courage to force that bill to the floor, but they just hammered it out and went home, and they'll go to church on Christmas Eve, I guess. But Congress had that choice. They chose not to.